don't forget, when you find something that brings you joy, indulge in that, experience that joy, maybe even get more of it. Don't overdo it, but still allow yourself those things that bring you joy. Hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I aspire to inspire you to bloom into your most creative, most joyful, playful self. And I'm on my way to my mom's and to pick her up and go to lunch, and she's going to buy this really amazing mosaic piece that she saw at the Range, which is a restaurant we eat at sometimes, last week when we went there. And so she actually made up her mind that day, but kind of went home to make sure it would fit in her house, and now we're going back to see if it's still there so she can buy it. And it's pretty expensive and the kind of thing that at a different point in her life she wouldn't have been able to get for herself, and at my point in my life right now I couldn't get for myself. But it's really super awesome that she is at a point in her life where not only can she afford it, but she's willing to give herself that because it brings her joy. It's not often that she sees a piece of art that she likes, or a mosaic piece. In fact, it's the only one I know of that she's bought for herself in a really long time. She inherited a few. She's gotten some gifts. And any case, she got rid of a bunch of stuff the last few years. I've been helping her really purge a lot of clutter in her life, which has been a really nice thing to spend the time together. And just I'm super grateful as I watch a lot of my peers deal with their parents who have collected a lot of stuff. And I will, as a side note, I will say I was just listening to a really interesting book called Influence, and the author was talking about how it's been shown in a few studies that we actually get the joy from the acquiring of something more than the actual having of it often. And so I think that's back to my original point, is like, if you find something that the having of it, the actual using of it, in this case, this mosaic, my mom's going to look at it often and it's going to bring her joy. She's got a place to hang it. She's going to look at it, several times a day on most days, and get that little spark of joy for at least a long time to come. And that's back to that other tangent, is that what studies have shown, and what it's important to maybe pay attention to, is that we tend to want something more if it's scarce and if someone else wants it, or if we perceive that scarcity. And also that we tend to experience the most dopamine, the most actual pleasure from the acquiring of a thing more than the actual having it. So I think it's really important to keep that in mind when we're making choices about what to accumulate, what to buy, what to get, what to allow ourselves, because I think if you're not careful, we could end up buying things just for the accumulation of them, and then that's how you end up with like a house full of stuff that you don't even have time to look at or use, because you just into the attraction of the acquiring of it, especially if it's on sale or it's scarce or someone else wants it. And then you might be left without enough room in your life, time and space wise, to really enjoy the things you have. So I think it's important to enjoy what you have. It's important to pay attention to the things that you buy and acquire and keep are the things that bring you joy, and also to let go of things on a regular basis so you can allow space for new things to come in that you enjoy. That's my 2 cents for right now. I hope you are enjoying what you got. I hope you're allowing yourself joy in whatever you're doing, and whatever you're accumulating, and whatever you're letting go. There's things to be appreciated in all of that. Till next time, peace, prosperity, possibilities, and playfulness.